Wout Faes, a goal scorer in the last round as Leicester demolished Queen's Park Rangers at King Power Stadium. Faes with potentially the pick of the goals. His second of the season after scoring in the Premier League at Fulham back in August in a 1-1 draw. Here is Maguire inside his own half. To his left is Mazraoui. To the halfway line, it's Dalot who takes a touch back to Mazraoui, right-footed, a reverse pass that Wout Faes will move across to intercept. In doing so, it's a touch forward to Ndidi, and then Justin with a direct ball over the top that Daka is chasing and has possession, edge of the box, laid off to Jordan Ayew, a shot fiercely struck towards the top right corner. Bruno Fernandes, take two, gets himself into that corner taking position again, raises a right arm, clipped into the near post, headed away, comes back to Bruno Fernandes, corner of the box, square to Ahmed. It's a poor first touch, he's still got possession on the right, it's a back heel to the edge of the area, and a shot that's flown over the bar from the debutant Patrick Dorgu. Over the bar, Manchester United 0, Leicester 0.
Again, it's a good pick out, isn't it, from Fernandes. Everybody thinks he's going to swing that one in from that left-hand side, but he just squares it across the 18-yard box to the other side, really, to Ahmed.
No foul there as Samari looked to have brought down Dorgu. He even held his hands up as an apology and an acceptance of the decision, but it breaks here for Leicester, and Ayew has found Deco-Dover-Reid, who has gone for a shot from the most tightest of angles by the byline. Daka was pulling away to the far post, but Deco-Dover-Reid on the right decided to go for goal, and it's flowed over the bar, but Leicester with an opportunity. Free kick was won by Dorgu. Always looks angry, Jordan Ayew, even when he scores he rarely raises a smile. Bilal El-Khanous, lovely feet again, left side, it's pulled back, and it's Ndidi, and it's in from Deco-Dover-Reid. The first effort was saved, it's spun up into the air from the save by Onana, and then from close range it's headed over the line. And 5 minutes before half-time in this FA Cup fourth round tie, it is Leicester City that strike first, and Deco-Dover-Reid with his second Leicester goal is the first one of the night here at Old Trafford, and Leicester lead 1-0.
Yeah, well worked from Leicester there, John. Initially it's Bouba Samari putting the back line of Manchester United under pressure. He wins the ball back, just pokes it into the path of a Bilal El-Khanous, and then again some great technique to get past down the line. I think it's Yoro again where he just gets down the line and just pulls the ball back. Instead of going across goal, he just pulls it back slightly into the path of Wilfred Ndidi, oncoming, who makes a late run into the box. First time shot from him, on target. Onana saves it with his right foot, but it only goes straight onto the head of Bobby Reid, who probably knows absolutely nothing whatsoever about that.
A throw-in that's taken quickly by Ahmad on the halfway line, ball infield, stopped by Jordan Ayew, can turn to play infield, but his pass was under hit. He will get it back thanks to a challenge from Wilfred Ndidi, and now there's a break for Leicester with El-Khanous leading the charge, coming through the centre on the edge of the area. El-Khanous with a shot through a crowd of players and wide. There's his intent, that arrogance and confidence that's just streaming through it at the minute, and when that gap opened up, he had one sight for goal, but it was wide. Here is Garnacho, another attacking change, albeit Mainoo was playing in that front three, but Zirkzee playing in the position he was signed to, playing as a Gartek does well, and then slipped it through to Garnacho, left of the penalty area, one-on-one with the goalkeeper, and what a brilliant saving clearance. Old Trafford were on their feet. Garnacho chipping the ball over Hermansen, who got a touch on it, that's touched it onto the bar, and then a fantastic goal line saving challenge from Caleb Okole. He's hit it onto the underside of the bar and back into the hands of Hermansen. Manchester United was celebrating. Direct ball from Manchester United. Højlund with his back to goal, controlling it, holding off Caleb Okole. Now it's Ahmad running into the box, right hand side. Koulibaly's done really well so far, he's dealt with that Ahmad threat. Still though, it's a threat that persists, with the ball coming in from the right hand side from Mazraoui. It's come through to Garnacho, left of the box, going on the outside, going to the byline. Oh, it's a brilliant save, but this time they do score, they do equalise with Zirkzee. It was a flick from Højlund on the 6-yard box that Hermansen made a fantastic save too, but Zirkzee in that striking position, doing what strikers do, prodding home from close range. He scored the penalty that set up this tie, and he scored the goal that has brought Manchester United level in this fourth round game. It's 1-1 at Old Trafford.
Well, both goals are all about being in the right place at the right time, simple as that.
Lays the ball off to Ahmad. Mazraoui, one of the three centre-halves, has continued his run, and he gets it back on the right side. Mazraoui, low ball in, Okoli at the near post, deflecting the ball away. Daka's gone down. Leicester at the minute playing with 10. Ruud van Nistelrooy demanding the ball to be played out, so too are some of the Leicester players. Here's Garnacho. Need to switch on here, Leicester. James Justin certainly has. He's dealt with Garnacho initially, but he has the ball again on the near touchline. Garnacho plays the ball back to El Khanous, who wins it from Bruno Fernandes. Then he steps in, it deflects off Harry Maguire, back into Manchester United possession, and it's Garnacho all alone on the left-hand side, and he's gone himself when he should have pulled it back, and he's played it into the side netting. He had Ahmad, he had Xerxes, he had Højlund, all waiting for the ball to come their way. A touch of greed that certainly didn't pay off there for Manchester United.
Yeah, a rush of blood to the head there for me, John. As you said, we've got two players at the back post.
Dalot, halfway line. Across to Mazraoui, will start to make his way forward. Ahmad takes up possession. Koulibaly in front of him once more. Close to the corner flag, far side of the field. Comes back up the touchline to Mazraoui, one of the centre-halves who has stayed forward. There's a switch of play from right to left. It's Garnacho up against McAteer. Burst beyond McAteer, a shot from the edge of the box, right-footed. Straight at Mads Hermansen. 2.5 minutes of normal time remaining. Manchester United 1, Leicester 1.
Yeah, he just does enough, doesn't he? Casey McAteer.
Using that pace to close down Dalot. Just inside the area on this near side. He did manage to feed the ball back to goalkeeper Onana, who cleared first time. James Justin winning it on the halfway line. Harry Winks trying to steer the ball back to James Justin, but it was the wrong side and out of play. Manchester United throw. We've had nearly 2 minutes of the additional time. James Justin penalised there for a handball. That felt harsh.
That is nowhere near. He doesn't even know what's happening there, James Justin, when that ball comes off him. Who's he giving the yellow card to?
Can't be for the handball. Bruno Fernandes from that free kick. This would be controversial if Manchester United win it, and they have, through a former Leicester player in Harry Maguire. A back post header that is steered beyond Mads Hermansen, and Manchester United steal it with maybe the last kick of the game. From the harshest of free kicks against James Justin, and Manchester United profit big style with a place in the 5th round of the FA Cup.
I'd like to see that again. For me, he looks offside, Harry Maguire. Good header though, great ball from Fernandes, but again, nobody within 2 or 3 yards of Harry Maguire when he heads that ball into the back of the net. So good header from Maguire, but a disappointing goal.
As Hermansen sends it as long as he possibly can. Okoli slightly further forward, tries to win it on the halfway line, and there is full time. It's a dramatic end. It's a very controversial end to the game, and Manchester United through to the 5th round with a 2-1 victory here against Leicester. The Foxes led. Bobby De Cordova-Reid 5 minutes before half-time with a close range header after great work from El Khanous and from Ndidi. The second half was end-to-end. It was in the balance. There was a superb goal line clearance from Caleb Okoli, and on 67 minutes Manchester United equalised through Xerxes. That was after a shot was deflected clear by Fass, but it came to Xerxes, who scored from close range. And then we had that controversial moment right at the death. First of all, a very harsh free kick against James Justin, and then what looks as though on the replays as though Harry Maguire and maybe a couple of the other players were offside, and Maguire's header has won it.